harder because of that weight. Now picture setting the sack down at the water's edge and watching the tide pull it out farther and farther until it disappears. That is what my forgiveness does. It does not lighten the load. It removes it entirely. As far as the east is from the west, that is how far I have carried your failures from you. So you do not need to defend yourself to people who only want to remind you of who you used to be. Those who judge you for things long buried are usually avoiding a look at their own hearts. Do not let their opinions shape how you see yourself. I have spoken over you, and my voice outranks theirs. Some days the same old struggles will return wearing different faces, hoping to wear you down. When that happens, do not run to noise and distraction. Come to me instead. Sit in stillness. Let your heart speak honestly about what it carries, and let me answer. That is where your strength gets rebuilt, and do not let worry about provision steal your peace. Look back for a moment. Remember the times you did not know how you would make it through, the debt you could not pay, the news that frightened you, the door that seemed shut forever, and yet here you are. A way appeared that you had not planned more than once. Those moments were not luck, they were me. That same faithfulness is not behind you, it is ahead of you, already at work in the places you have not reached yet. What I did before, I will do again, and I will do more. I remind you of this because trust is the road you will travel on in this next season, not certainty. Trust. You will not always see the whole path. I never show the whole path at once because I am not only leading you somewhere, I am building someone. The building happens on the walk. There is strength in you that you have not yet had to use. Reserves you do not know exist until the day calls for them. You have come through every hard day you have ever faced. Every one, that is not a small record. That is evidence of who has been with you. And whatever you are dreading about tomorrow, understand this. You are looking at tomorrow while holding only today's strength. And that is why it looks impossible. I do not give tomorrow strength today. I give it when tomorrow comes. In full measure, exactly on time. I have never once been late with it. You have also spent years waiting for someone to notice your effort, waiting for applause that never came, waiting for recognition that always seemed to land on someone else. Listen to me. None of your quiet work escaped my attention. The early mornings nobody witnessed, the times you helped someone and told no one. All of it is written down with me, and all of it matters. Think of a gardener tending a plant in a forgotten corner of the yard. No one applauds the watering, or the weeding, or the patient waiting through months when nothing seems to happen. Then one day the plant blooms, and everyone notices the flower, never knowing the years of quiet care that made it possible. You have been that gardener, your bloom is coming. There have been people who never understood the weight you carried, who saw the surface and assumed you were fine because you smiled. That is not a flaw in you. It is proof of how strong you have had to be, but in this new season, you do not have to pretend. You are allowed to be honest about your struggle. Honesty is a doorway, and healing walks through it. So set the weight down. Let me hold what you have been holding. You have carried enough for one season, and the next season does not require it. It requires open hands, a listening heart, and the willingness to follow when I say walk. I am about to name the places I am moving you from, and the places I am moving you to. 7 movements. 7 transfers from old ground to new ground, each one signed by my own hand, and each one already in motion over your life. Stay with me because you need to hear all 7. Say, I believe right where you are if this word is reaching your spirit. Here is the first movement. I am moving you from scarcity into abundance. You have lived in the land of not enough for too long. It became so familiar that you began to treat it as home. You learned to expect the shortfall, to brace for the lack, to shrink your hopes down to the size of what seemed possible. That land was never your inheritance. I have kept a record that no ledger on earth contains. Every seed you planted in faith, every portion you released when reason told you to hold back. Every time you blessed someone else while you yourself were lacking. None of it was lost, all of it was counted, and all of it has been growing toward a harvest. But hear me carefully. A harvest cannot be delivered to a heart still living in lack. So I am not merely increasing what you have, I am changing where you live. I am moving you out of the region of barely surviving into the land of more than enough. You will not visit abundance occasionally. You will dwell there. I will supply all your needs according to my riches. Not according to your wages, not according to the economy of men, according to the wealth of my glory. That is the measure. Watch for it. Provision will begin arriving from directions that make no sense on paper. Doors will open that you did not knock on. And you will know the ground under your feet has changed. There is a part you play in this movement, and it is the same part the sowers of old have always played. Faith that stays in the heart and never reaches the hands is only a feeling. Trust becomes real the moment it costs something to express.